Sunday on 2 News at 10. Get Gephart enlists a team of recruits.
Phones out, antennas up, not fast enough.
The mission: put Utah's most popular cell phone providers to the test.
I'm getting through.
The dead zones,
How's this one sound?
the dropped calls.
It just cut out.
Find out the best,
Perfect.
the worst,
It dropped my call.
And the secret to making sure your cell phone works wherever you want it to.
right after the Super Bowl. Turn to a special Get Gephart investigation. Sunday on 2 News at 10.
There's something new in town.
Get Gephart enlists a team of recruits. The mission: put Utah's most popular cell phone providers to the test. Find out the best
Perfect.
and the
It
worst.
dropped my call.
Right after the Super Bowl. Turn to a special Get Gephart investigation. Next on 2 News at 10.
Gephart is on the case. This is something a lot of people can relate to. You're talking on your cell phone and it suddenly disconnects.
Well, the calls come to get Gephart from people who were promised reception only to find out it doesn't work where they need it. So, Bill, you tested the coverages, right?
I did. Now, isn't this working just perfectly right?
It's working great now, but you're so close to me.
Well, no, it doesn't go phone to phone. It goes from here over to the tower and then back to your phone. Okay.
Got it.
But you know what? They have coverage maps to show just exactly where all these cell phones will work. But inside of that, they have what they call dead spots. Well, wouldn't you just hate it if one of those dead spots was in your area just after you signed a long-term contract?
Hello.
Mindy Elliott and her husband signed up for Sprint Wireless because they say they were assured of coverage at their Tooele home. So they got rid of their home phone, but it has not worked out.
We'll be sitting on our couch, you know, watching TV, talking on the phone, and we'll drop a call.
Looking at Sprint's coverage map, Mindy should get clear reception in her Tooele home, but she hasn't had much luck.
There, see, it just dropped. It says searching for service.
Mindy thought a different cell phone might help, but with a new phone came a new 2-year contract and still no good service.
Now it said no Sprint service. It's roaming.
Well, you know what, Mindy? You don't have to be in this situation, because did you know that cell phone companies have trial periods? So you can try them to see if they work before you get locked into a long-term commitment.
And that's exactly what I did. With the help of 3 producers, I tested 4 of the biggest cell phone companies in the state: Verizon, Singular, T-Mobile, and Sprint. We went all over the valley testing signal strength, clarity, and whether the calls would drop to see what phone would work best for my needs. At my house, Singular, T-Mobile, and Verizon worked well.
I'm getting through. On Verizon, yeah.
But my producer, Christian, had some trouble with Sprint.
I'm right here. Can't you hear this?
At Brighton Ski Resort, the slopes were a hit, and so was the reception on all of our cell phones.
Is it sounding good, clear?
T-Mobile, Sprint, Singular, and Verizon all worked well.
This is Jen. How's the reception?
At the base of Cottonwood Canyons, it was Stephanie's mobile service that failed.
It dropped my call.
It dropped your call.
We then headed over to the mouth of Parley's Canyon.
Hey, it's me again.
I had no trouble with my Verizon phone. Sprint service was good, and so was T-Mobile's. This time, Singular's service was cutting in and out.
We're at the Spaghetti Bowl.
At the hub of Salt Lake's freeway system, the Singular cell phone cut out again, but T-Mobile, Verizon, and Sprint worked well.
I'm good.
Are you?
Sprint was good.
At Salt Lake International Airport, all the phones seemed clear. On I-215 between I-80 and 2200 North, we had some trouble with all 4 cell phones. The reception was bad. And in the south end of the valley at Point of the Mountain, Verizon worked well, but all the other phones cut out.
So how did I sound on this one?
So back at Mindy Elliott's house in Tooele, I had her test all my cell phones. The T-Mobile and Singular wireless phones worked better than her Sprint phone.
Yeah, this is the Verizon phone.
But Verizon seemed to work the best in her home. Mindy is now working with Sprint to try to get out of her contract and says she'll use the trial periods of the other cell phone companies to get a phone that works for her.
A lot clearer.
And after I was done testing all of my cell phones, I took them back to the stores. They all charged me a portion of the monthly contract I signed up for based on the 13 days I used them. I signed up for plans in the $60 range, so I was charged about $30 each for each cell phone. But that's because I kept the phones for about 2 weeks for this test. Now, if you only keep your phone for a day or two, it would be a lot cheaper. So you might want to think about trying out phones for a day or two, but use this caution. The contracts vary and they can be tricky. Verizon, T-Mobile, and Sprint all have 14-day trial periods. 14. Singular Wireless has a 30-day trial period, but they charge us a $36 activation fee. So if any cell phone company wants to call me to tell me that they will allow a free trial in the interest of fairness to customers who have to sign long-term contracts, you know my phone number. If you have a problem you can't solve, you need me to look into it, the number 973-3122, or my email address, gephart@kutv2.com. The phone lines are open for customer service, phone companies.
We're all interested in the free trial.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just try it out, see if it works at my house. And by the way, if the phone does not work in the coverage area, like if it's your house, and they won't give you let you out of your contract, you can go to the Division of Consumer Protection. They'll help you get out of it.
Oh,
Okay.
good to know.
Yep.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bill.
Name?